if you are a business owner trying to squeeze out the leads and sales out of YouTube, you have probably hit a wall. You see creators like Alex Ramsey, Cody Sanchez, Ali Abdal, and you think, okay, I need to replicate them. I mean, I thought that too. I thought the only way to get clients and leads was to prove that I was the biggest and richest in the room. But I had to change who I was. But that was a mistake. And I learned the hard way that the fake it till you make it advice is actually a trap, huge trap. And the other advice is that you have to niche down to get the clients. It's just ridiculous. You will start making the videos. No one even watches them. So today I'm going to break down the exact framework that I use for myself and for my clients too. That helps you to build an undeniable authority in your niche without being a liar and getting massive broad views without going specific, without just niching down. So before we get to the point, we have to understand this first and hard lesson about authority. In the online space, there are people claiming, oh, they made $10 million. They make $1 million a month. And it feels like we also have to do that. It feels like a shortcut to the authority, or drug-like hint of attention that instantly makes people look at you. But here is the reality. Claiming those specific quantifiable results that you cannot publicly audit, that immediately puts a massive target on your back. When you make a claim like, oh, I make $1 million a month, now you have to prove it. You immediately invite skepticism in people because most people don't believe it. And most people will get skeptical. Now you have to prove it. You attract completely wrong audience. The people who are just there to tear you down. And what happens is most people will demand that you show the proof. You show actual $1 million a month proof. Like Hormozi did. He was claiming $100 million man and he made $100 million in 72 hours. He proved it. Okay, he got the authority. But can you prove that you make $1 million a month? If not, then you will be labeled as a scammer. That happens. So it is just a credibility minefield where you are fighting your own bad reputation instead of promoting your service, right? If you just go and claim those things, if you just claim that, oh, I make $1 million a month, oh, I make 100K a month, oh, I make $10 million a year, that just makes you a target. So what is the alternative? And I came up with this thing that you have to promote your big, incredible action, which will be 10x, 200x rule. The only way to defend your stand is to build trust, to promote your verifiable input, the work you actually do. You don't need to reinvent a success story. You just go and look at your industry average, write down what it is. You do 10 times more of it. You do 100 times more of it. And that's your authority. That's your credibility. That's your proof. For example, let's say you are trying to grow in the creator niche, in the business niche. Let's say you have not made $1 million a month. Let's say you have not made $10 million yet. So what you do is you just go and look at the average creator who is just posting one video a day on channels. Now what you do is you go and post 10 videos a day. I would not say 100 videos, but you go and post like 20 videos a day. Just go and do that. And that gives you the massive authority because most people are not willing to do 10 videos a day and you are doing 10 videos a day. That gives you the instant credibility. And the other reasons it works is because it is easily auditable data. A client can go to your channel and count the number of videos you posted in the day, and that instantly gives them the proof that you have actually done the thing. No one can attack that data because it is an operational fact. You have already done it. You are already doing it. This massive verifiable effort becomes your incredible thing, and it signals a competence far better than just claiming, oh, I make $1 million. You just say, I post 10 plus videos a day, which is my thing. And I do actually post 10 plus videos a day. I have 3 YouTube channels and 1 Insta account, 1 Twitter account, 1 Pinterest account, 1 TikTok account. I post at least 1 video a day on 3 YouTube channels and sometimes 2 videos a day, sometimes 3 videos a day. That alone gives me 9 videos a day on YouTube channel only. Now, if you count other channels, that gives me way more than 10. That's how I get 10 plus videos a day. This brings me to a mental shift that saved me years of hesitation. You don't need to have $100 million skill or a massive exit to start talking about the things that you want to talk about. The skills are the thing you can have, but habits are the thing you actually do. Read that line again. Skills are the thing you can have, but habits are the thing you actually do. Even if you don't have the proof of a big bank account yet, the habit of doing the work, consistent high volume posting gives you the authority to speak in your niche. You just go find your industry average, do 10 times more of it, do 100 times more of it. That's your thing. That's your credibility because you get data faster. You compress this timeline from 1 year to 1 month. You compress this timeline from 5 years to 6 months. And that gives you the authority to speak in your own niche. As long as you have these habits, you are free from the mental burden of feeling like you don't have confidence because you are actively doing the thing you are talking about. And that's the main thing here. You are actually talking about the things that you are doing. Now I exactly know what you might be thinking. Okay, that's easier said than done. Who has the time to post like 10 plus videos a day? Who has the time to post 5+ videos a day? How do I create them? And you are right. That level of output, it's a massive friction point between having a strategy and actually executing it. This is the exact problem I have been solving to my clients. I help business owners, founders, CEOs, if they are trying to grow their personal brand using YouTube, then me and my team go and handle everything from research to strategizing to title, thumbnail, whatever you have. We handle everything within less than 2 hours a week of your time. You just sit, film and record and give us the footage, and then we handle every freaking thing. We do that so you can have the undeniable authority, the credibility to talk about the things that you want to talk about without letting it consuming your life. So if that sounds like a relief to you, just keep watching and I'll keep dropping these gems. Now, once you have the credibility sorted out, you run into the second problem, the niche versus broad paradox. People will say, oh, niche down, niche down, niche down. You have to niche down to get clients, but then you get 0 views. You get like 100 views. You attract people who are never going to buy. That's not good. Then on the other hand, I've seen people go broad, go broad, go broad. They say, go broad and be generic. But the sweet spot, the solution I have found, is to become viral in your own niche. Let me explain. You don't want to become generic creator because that does not make you money. Instead, you want to look at viral videos in your niche, in other niches. Let's call them thing A, and adapt those viral concepts in your own vertical, which means, let's say you are in the construction, you go and make viral videos in your own construction thing only. You are effectively going broad, but you are not going broad in other niches. You are not going broad in like farmers niche. You are just going broad in the construction niche. You are just staying in your own lane. You are not going broad for the sake of going broad. You are applying broad mechanics to your specific industry. You will have to use the broad content for the hook, which means more people will watch it. And that will actually get you the views. Your hooks, your scripts, and your titles must be broad so that they attract all the people in your own niche. In this case, it will be construction. All the people in the construction niche will be attracted to watch your videos. And this becomes the top of the funnel content for your niche, for you. So this catches a lot of attention. A powerful way to do this is using the inversion principle, creating controversial hooks that just challenges industry norms. And I like it. For example, you don't go and make how-to videos. You go and make how to not destroy your house. You just go and invert everything. You just go and say everything opposite. But the key is you deliver the positive message at the end. Initially, the hook will be negative, but the message must be positive at the end. It cannot be negative. Otherwise, you will just be inviting controversies and hate for the sake of just going viral. That's not good. You want to be controversial with the hooks, then you want to deliver a positive message. After all of this, here is the key to getting the leads, the sales, whatever you want. The call to action must be hyper specific in your own niche. Again, if you are in the construction niche, you make viral videos in the construction niche, you use controversy hooks, you deliver positive messages, all of that. But your CTA must be a specific tool that you are selling. Let's say you have a service company in the construction niche. Now you go and put that CTA somewhere inside the script, and that CTA must be specific so that the people who are interested in your service, in your tool, will go and buy your product, buy your service. What this does is you align the broad awareness thing. You go viral. Okay, you went viral, which means you got the views. Then you put a specific CTA inside that script, inside that video. And what this does is it helps you to get more and more clients because more and more people are watching at the top and you are getting more and more sales here, leads here. This hyper specific CTA filters out those views into qualified leads for the exact thing you sell. Now, all of that is good. And this brings us to the final and arguably most critical lesson. You can have viral views and you can have the 10x effort. You can have the money. You can have the leads. You can have all of those. But if you mess this part up, you lose everything instantly. Everything goes away. The lesson is simple. Never compromise your reputation for a quick win. I learned this concept from Grandpa Warren. He says that if you lose money for the firm, that's fine. That's forgivable. But if you lose a shred of reputation for the firm, I will be ruthless. When I heard that, I was like, oh, wow. He's like 300 billion, 400 billion watch, and he does not want to lose reputation. Then who the hell are we to lose reputation for just like quick cash? It's not even that big. You might make 100 grand extra. You might make $1 million extra. But the thing is, if you lose reputation, then it's gone. It's never coming back. And it's just only one time thing. You can never get it back because people never forget it. It's not a renewable source unless you are reborn, which is not happening. Once your credibility is gone, it's gone forever. Think about that. It's gone forever. And I've seen this a lot, that the biggest way business owners destroy their reputation, their names. Today, it's through what I call the switch and bet dynamic. This happens when you talk about the things that you actually don't have. I don't have $100 million. I can't go and talk about, oh, I have $100 million. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. And you are not allowed to do that. You market a spaceship to get the sale, but only have a plane to deliver. How is that even making sense? It's not going to work. You switch the product and bet the client won't make a fuss. But here's the secret. They always make a fuss about it. They always do. If you promise you will give spaceship, then all you have is a pen. They always make a fuss about it. The moment that exact expectation, the moment that exact reputation is broken, the client feels defrauded and you have lost their trust instantly. So never lose it. And what happens here is that your cost to acquire clients in the future, it goes right through the roof because you are fighting the ghosts of your own bad reputation. The antidote to this is just honest packaging. This does not mean you have to be boring. It means you must talk about the thing that you actually have. Talk around your own thing that you actually possess. Like I gave you an example earlier. You go and do the industry average of 10 times and that's your thing. For example, if you have a service that improves efficiency, you wrap that service into most beautiful and amazing package. You give the box in the best possible way. You highlight the methodology, the case studies and the effort, but you never claim it's something it's not. For those of you watching who are insecure because you have not hit 8 figures yet, 7 figures yet, here is a specific tactical script to use. Instead of lying and saying, oh, I make $10 million or I make $1 million, simply say, I have a growing sustainable business, whatever you have in the back end. When the people who doubt you, when the skeptics, when the haters try to push you for exact numbers, they are trying to expose you. You don't get defensive. You just show the exact incredible thing that you have been showing. You just show that 10x average thing that you are showing. That's one way. And the other way, it's less effective, but you can use it. You pivot, which means if they say, show me your data. Now you can go and show your business registration or whatever you have. You can show that. But the thing is, you can say something like this. I cannot leak private financial data, private financial info of my clients because of this reason. Because there are a lot of things you cannot share. Just because people demand the data does not mean you have to give them the data, because there are a lot of things that can happen. It might be confidential. It might be a super important thing for your business. If someone gets the data, then you lose and you don't want to do that. You just turn around and you just pivot. These are the two ways I have found. So by doing this, you turn a perceived weakness into a professional boundary because you are protecting yourself. You are not hiding. You are just protecting your thing. That makes your brand defensible. Now, I want your business to visualize in two ways. You can go and claim unverifiable truths. Oh, I make $1 million a month. Oh, I made $10 million in 6 months. You can go and say that thing. This is like building a house out of playing cards. It looks flashy and tall immediately, but it is fragile, which means it is so weak that one breath of skepticism, one comment demanding the proof that you don't have will collapse your entire structure. So do not go and lie. Do not do that. And I have seen this happen to a lot of people. You will instantly get labeled as a scammer and you are finished. Think about that. You are finished. Game's over, baby. You have already lost the game. Or here's what you can do. You can go and choose the verifiable effort. This is like building a fortress. You lay the bricks every single day by doing the 10x work, by posting 10 plus videos a day. That's for myself. And I'm giving my example here. You make the 100 calls. You make the 1,000 calls in a day. You go do 10x of the average industry thing. You go and do 100x of the average industry thing that others are not willing to do. You still go viral by doing the thing. You go viral in your own lane and you package your reality beautifully. When you build this way, what happens is you don't go and fear the comment section. If someone attacks you, you don't have to fight them back. You don't have to get defensive. Oh, la, 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 la. You don't have to do that. You just don't have to fight. You just can say, oh, here's the proof. Just go and check it. And that is undeniable because that is how you win on YouTube. That is how you win on every social media platform. No matter what the skeptics say. I mean, they can hate you. That's fine. They say, oh, I don't like this guy. That's fine. But when you have the proof, when you have the undeniable proof that you have actually done the work, now no one can go and tear down you apart. No one can do that. That's how you build a business. That's how you build a YouTube channel or whatever you are trying to do. That's how you build a personal brand. That's how you build your business on fortress of proof. If you like this, then you will like this video too. Watch this here and subscribe to the channel.